But make sure y'all shut that door. Not so loud, all right? Not loud now. All right, you know, let's do that. All right, let's do it. I got y'all next time. Y'all hilarious. All right, all right. La Yasha'Allah, which means to Israel in Hebrew. All right, I imagine, which means to stand for everybody. Wapani Hakodan, which means to face the east. This way. I want everybody to repeat after me. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shukah, Yahweh, Malak Waka, Taba'ah, Rakazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arakaza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakam, Kol, Yawam, Wasalak, Nanawa, Kabawath, Nawa, Kasalak, Nawa, Kabawath, Yanawa, Wala'ah, Taba'ah, Wanasayawan, Abal, Hawashinawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, La Awalamia, Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. Also, too, y'all sound dead as hell. If y'all could just, don't sound like the church. If I'm loud up here, y'all should, be loud as well. All right? Y'all loud any other time. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. By Hashem. Yahweh Shai. Babakashah. Nathalanah. Hakak. Hakak. La'afa'ah. Kharmatalah. Kharmatalah. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatazari. Hakak. Lahakim. Hamathi. Hakak. Arakawat. Hatama'ala. Lagarshan. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Awada Aman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. By Hashem. Yahweh Shai. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha'Allah. Wahabayah. Suparium. Barak. By Hashem. Yahweh Shai. Tawada Aman. In the English, what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us in Yasha'Allah. In the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. All right. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahariam. Mayan. Yaba'ah. Isariah. Ma'ayim. Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratizah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Raboka, Ayanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Ayad, Yamyamka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makorai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'atka, Wabawaka, Mayatha, Wa'ai, I will learn. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al, Damayat Lakah, Artha Karash, Wa'artha Shakwat, Al, Kiyah Hana, Awabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Amaka, Yarayamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Yatazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amara, Lakuwa, Lakak Yadam, Magoya, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'al, Iwada, Kaya, Nawai Tazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Awaka, Bariath, Yakarakwa, Ahoya, Adamam, Wa, Yashamai, Alayam, Moa'aba, Wahabariam, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Halashah, Amyashabia, Tazawar, Lam Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerwai, Mabanya Lawat, Salah, Ashabaham, Kamadi, Kasiyah, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Wanakol, Koyashwan, Ashamadwa, Bayan Na'ara, Hayawa, Gaman, La'adama, Chetamwa, Nadab Yamawa, Kaira, Wakazabak, Wakatazol Manai, Call Nasia Kumwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Narashah, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahayim, Alhaya, Chetamwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanya Rawaka, Ka'ash, Kabiri Ira, Wa Kalaba, Salahat, Hari, Khan, Thardapma, Masarika, Wabasa Wapaka, Talahum, Mala'ah, Panyahum, Palawan, Wayaba Kwashwa, Shukka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayat Wahawa, Ayai, Wayat Kaparwa, Wayat Abidwa, Wayat Daiwa, Kayat Atha, Shukka, Yahweh, Lafaka, Al Yawan, I'll call Harakazak. In the English, keep out thy silence. O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still. O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yahshua may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together for one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and Hagarians, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make the nobles of Arid, and like Zeb, yea, are the princes as Abba, and as Zamuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Throw their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let me put to shame the perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth. All right. One more. ISUK power structures. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, listen to us now, right now, to use a curse, punishment, instruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, to use a curse, and punishment, and instruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school, force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary, to the evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations, and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Positive, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and airwaves, the cable access channel, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel, come down to fly saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us. As we speak thy word, cause it to be known by all. That is, the angels have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, Thank you always. So be it. All right, sir. Turn, face me. All right. So, like, what time is it right now? Anybody? 7:30. Okay. All right, Yeshavian, which means to be seated. All right. All right. All right, shalom, Yahweh Shem Shah Barakatham to the brothers, shalom Yahweh Shamar, Allah Ta'ala Shem Shah to the sisters, all right? This is ISUK, Minnesota. I'm priest and officer, 5,000 Maccabia, out of the Twin Cities, Minnesota. Give me a second there. Oh, okay, what's on? So as you know, today is the closing of the Feast of First Fruits. The first day was actually the same day as the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, but we do not come together to celebrate the first day, only the last day, which is 50 days later. And that actually is in the scriptures, which is the reason why we do that, all right? So 50 days later from the closing of the Feast of Unleavened Bread will be technically today, which is June 8th, the exact date. All right. And then after this, I gotta look at the calendar. I don't think we have another one until maybe September, most likely. All right. So if anybody has any questions or concerns, you can type it into the chat. As always, we are not the Christian church. You can ask your questions. All right. Let me see one thing here. All right, Most High Christ. So yeah, as you know, subscribe, like, share, comment. All right. If you believe there's somebody out there that needs to know their language, to know the true history of the Israelites, which are the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, then you should go ahead and share this information. All right. The Bible does say to let your light shine. Do not put your candle underneath a bed, meaning do not hide this truth. In the times of 2025, which is a terrible, time, actually, every day, everything and everyone is out to, unalive, humanity. And specifically, I'm talking about the oppressor. As you know, ever since, the greatest president, I guess, Donald Trump being back in office, I should say, for his second run, he has caused nothing but hell for this place called America. And if you believe that today and this time is terrible, it's going to get a lot worse. Christ said that before things get better, it will get worse. All right. So if you think police brutality is an issue, DEI is an issue, the racism, it's going to get a lot worse. It's going to get to the point where you're not going to be able to pick sides or run anywhere. All right. That's why I recommend, if you are part of the 12 tribes, that you should absolutely get into the ISUPK. That those other gods, Buddha, white Jesus, is not going to be able to protect you from what's to come in the future. Okay. All right. So we are going to get into Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, the entire chapter, and we are going to read into the Hebrew and also in the English. All right. And we are going to break down the spirit and the history of the Feast of First Fruits and what it actually means. But in the meantime, does anybody know the history of the Feast of First Fruits at all? Anybody? Anybody? And mind you, we go over this every year around the same time. I would think somebody knows something by now. At least you want to guess. Anybody want to guess about what the Feast of First Fruits is all about? Anybody? No? All right. No sweat. Well, all right. So in the book of Leviticus, we are going to get into that shortly, okay? Now, once we do break it down, I hope somebody can jot it down in their phone. We all got phones in here, right? All right, make sure y'all jot these scriptures down as we go. Okay, so, all right, let's get straight to it. Don't want to be too long with it. All right. All right, so let's jump into the Hebrew, and then we're going to translate it into the English, all right? This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. I'm going to read the 7 verses at a time. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Shalaki. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. Wayadabar, Yahweh, al-Mashah, la-Amar, verse 2. Dabar al-Banya, Yasha'ala, wa-Amarath, Aham, Mawadiya, Yahweh, Ashar, Dakarawa, Atham, Makara'awa, Kodash, Allaham, Ma'adiya, it's like Mawadiya. Verse 3, Shashak, Yam, Ta'ashah, Malakah, Waba Yawam, Hashabaya, Ayah, Shabbat, Shabbathwan, Makara'ah, Kodash, Kol, Malakah, La'ah, La'aishua, Shabbat, Hawa'ah, La Yahweh, Wakol, Mawa Shabbat Yakam, verse 4, Allah, Mawa'ayah, Yahweh, Makara'ah, Kodash, Ashar, Dakara'awa, Atham, Bamawadam, verse 5, Bakadash, Harashwan, Ba'arabiyaha, Aishara, La Kadash, Bayan, Ha-Arabian, Pasak, La Yahweh, verse 6. Waba Kamash, Waba Kamashah, Aishara, Yawam, La Kadash, Hazah, Kab, Ha-Matazawat, La Yahweh, Shabayah, Yam, Matazawat, Ta'akova, verse 7, last verse. Bayawam, Hara Ashwan, Makara'ah, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal, Malakat, Abadah, La'at, La'aishua. That's it on that. Hey, Zion, get off your phone. All right, pay attention. Actually, come here in the front. I don't know why you're all the way in the back. Come to the front. All right. All right, this is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feasts of the Lord, which you shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts. So, as everybody knows, if you want to find every high holy day, and holy convocation is going to be under Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. And what you're going to find is 8 to 9 celebrations of the Lord, or feasts of the Lord. All right. Now, the word convocation simply means like a memorial. Okay. It's a celebration of the Most High and in His nation, which is His people. If you look at the holidays of America, it's not a celebration of the Most High or His people at all. It's tied to other gods. That's why it's a sin to celebrate it. All right. If you realize if you look up the history of every holiday, it has something to do with every different god. All right, which lets you know that it's not of the Most High, who is a God who doesn't know Halloween or Christmas. It doesn't represent you or Him. So why celebrate it? And a lot of people do it is because of the captivity that we are in. The only reason why we know these holidays is because of our oppressor. If we stuck to what the Most High gave us, we would not ever celebrate those days. Like, it should look as foreign as it is. Like, for example, right? There are people in the world that look at us crazy because we celebrate, the Feast of First Fruits, the Feast of, Passover, and the Feast of Unleavened Bread, right? They don't understand what it is. And in our mind, it should be the same way when it comes to man's holidays. All right? Let's keep going. Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest. and holy convocation, you shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at evening is the Lord's Passover. Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days you must eat unleavened bread. Verse 7, last verse. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. All right, so let's stop right there, and let's keep it moving. Let me see. All right, this is back to the Hebrew. All right, the Lashon Kodash, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8. Wahakara, Shlaki. Wahakarakum, Ashah, La Yahweh, Shapaya, Yam Yam, Bayawam, Ashapaya, Makara, Kodash, Kal Malakath, Abadah, La'at, by Ishua. Verse 9. Wayadabar Yahweh al Mashal la Amar. Verse 10. Dabar al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath Aham Kaya the Baba'awa al Harathazah Ashar Anya Nathan Lakum wa Patazarathum. So like it. Wa Patazarathum Ah Patazar Yara wa Habathum Imar, Ra'ashya, Pataziyar Kum, Al, HaKahan, verse 11. Waha Nayak, Ha'imar, Lapanya, Yahweh, La Ratazan Kum, Makarath, Ha-Shabbath, Ya Nayak Nawah, Ha-Kahan, verse 12. Wa'ai, She Salaki. Salaki. I Sheathum Bayawam Ha Nayak Kum Ha Imar Kabash Tamayam Ban Shanathwa La Ilah La Yahweh, verse 13. Wa Manakathwa Shanya Asharanya Salah, Balawala, Bashaman, Ashah, La Yahweh, Rayak, Nayakat, Wa Nasaka, Yayan, Rabayai, Hayan, verse 14, last verse. Wa Walakum, Wa Koya, Wa Karamol, La'ah, Ta'akowa, Itazam, Ha Yawam, Hazah, Ha Bayakam, Haravan, Allah Hayakam, Kakwath, Iwalam, Ladarath Yakam, Bakor, Mashabath Yakam. And that's it on that. Clap it up. All right, let's get back into the Hebrew. I'm sorry, to the English. All right. All right, this is going to be Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days, and the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Now, okay, so when it says you shall do no servile work therein, it's speaking about, so back in the time when we were actually in our homeland and not in captivity. So like, yeah, we were not in our captivity. So like, for example, today we are in captivity and you have businesses, right? If you have a business, Saturday is the rest day, or the rest day. Now, Sabbath starts Friday sundown, meaning when the sun goes down, up until Saturday when the sun goes down again. Okay?
So now since we are in captivity, we work a 9 to 5. You can work on a Saturday. You can work on a Sabbath because it's not your business. So if you have a business where you have employees, then it becomes an issue. Okay? That day is for you. But on the Sabbath, you can work a 9 to 5. You can go to the movies. You can do whatever you please. But now when it comes to the feast days, when we get back to our ways of life and we are in the kingdom and we are not in captivity, you get that day is going to be at rest for you. All right? No servile work just means no working on that day. It's time for you to rest. Take a break. All right? Let's see. Verse 9. Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruit of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11, and he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord, and to be accepted for you on the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12, and ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf, and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. Now, let me see something. So now, for example, right? So the Feast of First Fruits is speaking about how we take a portion of our harvest, right? So if you are a farmer, you see how, farmers have a whole lot of vegetables, a whole lot of fruits, a whole lot of, a whole lot of crops. And they give a portion away to the non-fortunate, the less fortunate. So for example, right, if you are a farmer and you have all this food and you're giving it to the less fortunate, who is the less fortunate? What do I mean when I say that? Who is considered the less fortunate if you're giving away something to somebody else? Say that, you gotta raise your hand. Say it again. The poor, okay, and who else? It's not just always somebody that's poor. Who else? Go ahead. Poor and broke is the same thing. All right, it'll be in the same category. So no sweat. So yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. So someone, okay, less fortunate, right? Someone who doesn't have it. All right, but just because somebody doesn't always have something doesn't mean that they're poor or they're broke. They just, like everybody, sometimes, everybody needs some type of resource. All right, and that's why we have food programs. So in the spirit of Feast of First Fruits, not only do we celebrate this day, but on a regular basis, like for example, in the IHBK, we have food drives almost every single week, if not every week, very much often. And then we also have every summer, starting in the summer, we have what? Every single month. But you gotta raise your hand. We have cookouts, all right? And the thing is, the IHBK, we buy all the food. We provide all the food and all the drinks, the music, everything. And we give it away for free. To who? The community, to everybody. Those that may be in need. Instead of everybody else outside of the IHBK paying for everything or paying for anything, we invite all Israel to come to our cookouts and get this free food. Get all the free food, free water, juice, liquor, whatever. All right? She all right? And a lot of times we even give away free t-shirts to brothers and sisters all the time. You know what I mean? Free goods, okay? So that's the spirit of the Feast of First Fruits. Let's keep going, all right? And also too, the Bible says that you have to have charity. All right. So somebody, one of the children, right? Like, can you look up what charity means? And on your phone, you got your phone, right? You? Yeah. I want her to do it. I want you to look up the word charity. Okay. I want us to get the spirit of what does the word charity mean?
The act of giving or providing aid and assistance to those in need. Right.
That's what charity is. In other words, love. All right. Charity is love. Okay. It's what you do. And the Bible says, the Most High says that we have to have charity. We have to, give back to the poor, the fatherless, and the needy. And I'm going to get into that in a second. All right. Let's keep moving. Verse 12, and ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. Now, for example, right, every time these feasts or high holy days come about, we have food involved, right? We have food and drinks involved. Now, of course, you got to grab the best of the best food. Now, we know that the camp leader is going to go grab that amazing lamb that we all love and like. And I bet you that lamb is the best of the best. It's not like some animals that you may buy from like the supermarket might be damaged. Damaged meaning that it's not good quality meat. You know what I mean? When it comes to the Lord, you got to bring the best of everything. You can't halfway do it. You know what I mean? You got to come with the best, clean garment. Like, it would be crazy to go out to the street corners and teach that God is, Jesus Christ is the black man. You screaming and yelling on the street corner, but your clothes is dirty and dingy. Like, who is going to listen to a dirty ass looking prophet? I don't think nobody, right? It sounds stupid. As you call yourself a prophet, a priest, or, men and women of the Lord, but you are giving the best customer service to everybody. You got a food drive, but you're giving people bad quality food. It doesn't make sense. You got to give the best of the best. The Most High wants everything to be perfect and to be, in decency and order. And that's how it should always be. All right. So when it comes to this feast, man, we got to go all out. We went all out during Halloween, Christmas, New Year's, the 4th of July. The least that we can do is have that same mindset and energy for the Most High on his high holy days and holy convocations. All right. So, verse 13, and the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour, mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savior. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of a hin. All right. And as you know, like, once again, it said flour. I heard flour, I heard oil, and I heard fire, oil, and flour, which lets you know that this is about us. It's called seasoning. It's called cooking with some type of substance. And it says sweet savior. We ain't the people that eat anything bland unless it's the Feast of Unleavened Bread. But even that, we like to spice up things. I know we had this whole year we had after Passover, y'all had tacos, right? Unleavened tacos. Like, it wasn't just plain. Like, it was, the bread was probably plain. You know what I mean? But y'all spice it up with some flavor. Meaning that Black and Hispanic people, we have flavor. All right? We ain't just eating, just plain anything. We got to add something to it. We got to have some type of, it just can't be plain. All right? Let's go to verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor green ears unto the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and all your dwellings. Now, a statute is that thing. It's a commandment where you're going to have to do that thing throughout your entire life. It's said throughout your entire generations, all right? So, for example, when you young ones have children and their children have children, this celebration has to always, be incorporated throughout the family tree, is what it's saying. Okay, let's stop right there and let's keep going, all right? This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15. And it reads, Wa separathum lakum makarath hashabath mayawam habayakam imar ha danawapa shabai shabathwath tamayamath tahaya yana. Verse 16. Makarath hashabath hashabayah Dasaparwa, Kamashia, Yawam, Waha, Karatham, Manakah, Kadasha, La Yahweh, verse 17. Mawa Sabath Yakam, Baba Yawat, Lakam, Tanawapa, Shathya, Shanya, Asharanya, Salah, Ta Hanaya, Ta Haya Yana, Kamataza, Ta Apayana, Bakawarian, La Yahweh, verse 18, Waha Karaptham, Al Halakam, Shabaya, Kabashim, Tamayamum, Banya, Shana, Wapar, Bun, Bakwar, Akad, Wa Alayam, Shanya, Yahayawa, I love, La Yahweh, Wa Manakatham, Wa Nasa Salaki, Wa Nasak Yaham, Asha, Rayat, Nayakat, La Yahweh, verse 19. Wa Ashatham, Shayar, Izam, Akkad, La Katazat, Wa Shanya, Kabashim, Banya, Shana, La Zabat, Shalanya, verse 20. Wa Ha Nayak, Ha Kahan, Atham, Al Lakam, Ha Bakawarian, Ta Nawapa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Al Shanya, Kabashim, Kodash, Yahayawa, La Yahweh, La Kahan, verse 21, last verse. Wa Paraatham, Ba'aitism, Hayavam, Hazah, Makara, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kol, Malakat, I Abadah, La'ah, by Aishua, Kakwat, Iwalam, Bakol, Mawasabath Yakam, Ladarath Yakam. And that's it on that. Clap it up. Slot, give me 1 second. All right, no sweat. All right, let's get back to it. Leviticus chapter 23. Where was that? Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow, after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. 16. Even unto the morrow, after the 7th Sabbath, shall we number 50 days. And ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are of the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire, a sweet Savior unto the Lord. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. So a kid goat just simply means a young goat, all right? And 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord, with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. Verse 21, last verse. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. All right, let's get back to the Hebrew, okay? Anybody got any questions so far? No? All right. All right. Let's get back to it. So, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. Wabak Kwatazakam, Kwatazayar, Arakazakam, La'ah, Thakala, Pa'ath, Shadaka, Ba Kwatazar, Slaki, Ba Kwatazaka, Wa Laquat, Kwatazayarka, La'ah, Ba Talaquat, La Anya, La Anya, Wa Labar, Thaizab, Atham, Anya, Yahweh, Allah Yakam, verse 23. Ayat Dabar, Yahweh, Al Mashah, La Amar, verse 24. Dabar, Al Banya, Yasha'ala, La Amar, Bakadash, Hashabayat, Ayah, Bakad, La Kadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Shabakwan, the Karwan, Thawar Saladin. Slapping. Tarawa Ayah, Makara'ah, Kodash, verse 25. Kal Malakath, Abadah, La'ah, Ta'aishawa, Waha Karatham, Ashah, La Yahweh, verse 26. Wayadabar, Yahweh al Mashah, La Amar, verse 27. Ak, Ba Ashawar, La Kadash, Hashabaya Ayah, Hazah, Yawam, Ha Kaparim, Hawa'ah, Makarah, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Wa'ain Yatham, Yatham, Napashat Yakam, Waha Paratham, Ash, so like Ashah, La Yahweh, verse 28, last verse. Wakal, Malakah, La'ah, Ta'aishua, Ba'aitazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Kaya, Yawam, Kaparian, Hayawa, La Kapar, Ayakam, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alayakam. And that's it. Clap it up. All right, let's get back to it. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field. When thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God. So when it's talking about this, right? So so anybody that know has anybody been to any type of orchard or any farmer's land before? Anybody?
Yeah.
You have? You haven't? So you know how the have you ever seen a garden before? A garden that's like it goes like line by line. All right, so imagine that. So imagine all the fruits and vegetables just growing in that type of space, right? So at the corners of the harvest or the crops, I say corpse earlier. A corpse is a damn dead body. Goddamn. Crops, right? So at the edges, meaning at the end. So at the top, so you got one corner. So like just think about a square and four corners. So at the end of each corner, that's what the strangers or the poor can actually take. All right. So instead of them walking through the actual field, they could just take on the outskirts of the actual harvest, right? And so now once again, the farmers take a portion for themselves, for their family, for the season, and then they leave the rest for anybody else. Okay. So anybody else, meaning that walks by, that's passing through. And we know in today's time in 2025, there's always going to be somebody walking past by from neighborhood to neighborhood. And that's usually people that are homeless, who are in need of food, who are in need of resources. Also, too, in the hood mainly, that's why you have homeless people in the hoods, because they know that they are going to always give and never take or never try to be stingy of what they have to offer. But if you go into the suburbs, it's not going to be like that at all. If you notice, I mean, many of y'all have been into the suburbs, right? Or at least lived there. Have you ever seen homeless people there? Like just waiting by the highways, waiting in the middle of the street? No, because once again, the rich is not going to give at all, but the poor is always going to give. All right. So let's keep going. Verse, let's see, what's that? Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Verse 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial, a blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. So that's going to be in the next couple of months here. Verse 25, ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. 26, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 27, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 28, last verse. And ye shall do work, ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God. All right, let's stop right there and get back to the Hebrew, okay? Let's see something. Y'all give me one moment. All right, let's get back to it. This is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 29. Kaya Kol, Hanapash, Ashar, La'ah, Diana, Ba'itazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Wanakaratha, Ma'aim, Yaha, verse 30. Wakol, Hanapash, Ashar, Diashah, Kol, Malakah, Ba'itazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Waha, Abadathia, Af, Hanapash, Yaha, Slakin, Hawa'ah, Makara, Anha, verse 31. Kol, Malakah, La'ah, La'ishwa, Kakwat, Iwalam, Ladarath Yakam, Vakol, Mashabath Yakam, verse 32. Shabbathwan, Hawa'ah, Lakam, Anayatham, Napashak Yakam, but Thathash, the Sha'aya, La Kadash, Ba'irab, Makarab, Ma'irab, Irab, that Shabbathwa, Shabbathkam, verse 33. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar, verse 34. Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasha'alam, La'amar, Bakamasha, Ashera, Yawam, Lakadash, Hashabaya, Ayah, Hazah, Ka, Ha Sakawath, Shabaya, Yam, La Yahweh, verse 35. Bayawam, Hara'ashwan, Makara'ah, Kodash, Kol, Malakath, Ibadah, Lak, Ishua. And that's it on that. All right, cool. All right, Most High Christ. All right, Leviticus chapter 23. Go ahead. Huh? Yeah, you got it. Go ahead. Yep. So what? I appreciate that. So once again, at this time you can go ahead and start serving plates. All right. Where you going? Huh? You need something? All right, no sweat. All right. So let's get back to it. Leviticus chapter 23, verse, what the hell was it? I was 28, right? 29, verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and all your dwellings. 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your soul in the 9th day of the month at evening. From evening unto evening shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 34. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord. Verse 35. On the 1st day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. All right, let's get back to the Hebrew. This is going to be the last of everything. Okay? All right. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 36. Shabbat, Yam, Tharayabwa, Ashai, La Yahweh, Bayawam, Hashemayanya, Makara'ah, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Waha Karatham, Ashai, La Yahweh, Itazarath, Hawa'ah, Kol, Malakath, Abadah, La'ah, La'ishua. Verse 37. Allah, Mawaidia, Yahweh, Ashar, Thakara'awa, Atham, Makara'aya, Kodash, Laha, Parayah, Ashar, La Yahweh, Ilah, Wa Manakah, Zabat, Wanasakim, Dabar, Yawam, Yawamwa. Verse 38. Malabai, Shabbathah, Shabbathah, Yahweh, Malabai, Mathanwa, Yakam, Wa Malabai, again, call, Nadar Yakam, Malabai, Wa Malabai, call, Nadab Wath Yakam, Ashar, Dantanwa, La Yahweh, verse 39, Ak, Bakamashah, Ashar, Yawam, La Kadash, Hashabaya, Ba Asakam, Ak, Tabawa'at, Ha'arakazai, Takagwa, Ak, Ka, Yahweh, Shabaya, Yam, Bayawam, Ha'ra'ashwan, Shabbathwan, Waba Yawam, Hashemayanya, Shabbathwan, verse 40. All right. Hey, young man, you want to get back into your seat. All right. Thank you. Verse 40. What Lakatham, Lakam, Bayawam, Harashwan, Harya, Itazai, Hadar, Kapath, Thamarian, Wa Ainat, Itazai, Labai, Ibath, Wa Irabia, Nakol, Wa Shamakath, Wa Shamakatham, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Shapayat, Yam, verse 41. Wa Katham, Aqua, Ka, La Yahweh, Shapayat, Yam, Vashana, Kakwa, Awalam, Ladarath Yakam, Vakadash, Hashabayat Ayah, Thakagwa, Aqua, verse 42. Basakat, the Shabwa, Shabayat, Yam, Kol, Hazarat, Ha'azarat, Baya Sha'ala, Yeshabwa, Basakat, verse 43. Lama'aim, Yedaiwa, Arath Yakam, Kaya, Sakawat, Hawashabathya, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ba Hawataza, Ba Hawatazayaya, Awatham, Ma'arataza, Matazarian, Anya, Yahweh, Allahayakam. Verse 44, last verse. Wayadabar, Mashah, Mai, Yahweh, Al, Banya, Yasha Allah. Wrap it up. All right, let's go ahead and finish this off real quick and get out of here, all right? Leviticus chapter 23, verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. 37. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything upon this day. 38. Beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. 39. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, if you could try to make sure that doesn't go on. All right. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered and the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. And on the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 18th day shall be a Sabbath. 40. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, and branches of palm trees, and the boughs of the thick trees, and willows of the brooks, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in a year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days, and all that are Israelites born shall be Salakia. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. 43. Now, by the way, it says all Israelites shall be, born. Israelite born shall dwell in booths. So we just went over the Day of Atonement, the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. We also went over the Feast of Tabernacles, and now, the Feast of Tabernacles, all right? Okay, and it says Israelites born. So it's not someone that converts. It's not someone who, it's not someone who converted later. You have to be an Israelite by birth, all right? It's not something that you can just dive into. You have to be an Israelite born. So if you are a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you are an Israelite according to the Most High, according to this Bible, all right? So the so-called Jewish people, they are not the real Jews at all. Verse 43, that your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths. When I brought them out of the land of Egypt, I am the Lord your God. Verse 44, last verse. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord. All right. So let me grab, so that's the end of that. So we just read all of the high holy days and holy convocations in the Bible, right? Now I'm going to get a precept real quick and get into the prayers, all right? All right, so once again, so the spirit of the Feast of First Fruits is about charity. It's about giving back to our people. Now, one thing that I really love that people outside of these walls always say is that the Israelite School, a Universal Practical Knowledge, is a hate group, all right? I honestly don't know a hate group that feeds the people, all right? And we are such a organization, a nonprofit organization that supports the community. We even feed our oppressor, all right? When you look at the footage, when you look at how kind and how nice we are, you see that we actually don't hate. The thing that we hate in the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, is the oppression. We could care less about how someone looks. We don't care that the white man is a red, hairy devil. No one gives a damn about that. However, we care about the crimes that are committed against our people. I can care less about how the hell you look. If you oppress us as a people, then of course we have the right to have some type of, malice or some type of hatred towards you. That's why right now, with the war that's going on, right? Do you think that the Ukrainians love the Russians? Although the Russians are bombing the Ukrainians? I don't think so. All right? Do you think that the Palestinians love their enemy as they're being treated the way that they are today? Okay? I don't think so. So you are right in that. And you should hate those that are treating you unjustly. All right? But however, this is what we do for our people. And then some. This is Psalms chapter 82, verse 3. And this is all over the Bible. When you look at the Old Testament, the New Testament, and the Apocrypha, what you are going to see is the same thing being repeated over and over again by out of the mouths of the prophets and priests that the Lord ordained. All right, this is what it says. And this is King David, by the way. Defend the poor and fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. Now, also too, verse 4. Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. Now, why is that very important? Because there are going to be people that are poor. There are going to be people that are fatherless. And it says, do justice to the afflicted and needy. And there are going to be people who are defenseless, who have no justice, and who are in need in one of all things. And when you read the book of Deuteronomy, what you are going to find is that the people that went into slavery are you. And those people that went into slavery, we are in need of all things. And we are afflicted. We are oppressed. And we are under a rulership that is absolutely disgusting, vile, and wicked. Have you seen who the president is? His name is Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump is just a small fish in the sea. You have bigger, people in the sea that are way over him, that pull all the strings. All right, it's really the ones that control the currency. Currency meaning money. Has anybody ever heard of the Rothschilds? All right. Has anybody heard of the Smiths? Okay, well, that's for another day. But Donald Trump is just one out of many oppressors, but there are something great and evil more powerful than him. Okay, so in the midst of us being in this captivity, what Israelites do, we follow what the Most High told us to do. We give charity. We give away our first fruits. All right, we give and also too with the Feast of First Fruits, they took a portion of tithing. Tithes is 10% of your earnings. What did those farmers earn? They earned crops, fruits and vegetables for their family. And they took a portion and gave the rest, a tenth, which is, tithes, to the strangers and to the rest of the people that was round about. Okay? So that's the spirit of that, all right? So with that being said, I imagine, which needs to stand. All right, let's get back to it. Do me a favor, you. No, not you. You. Can you grab that and light that for me? Can you grab the incense and light it for me? Just grab it. Like, look. There you go. Just grab it on the side. Go to the other side and grab it. And grab the lighter. It's just like, you got it. Yeah, you can take it out of the lighter if you want. All right, once again, I imagine this will be the same. What's the light? No, just like this. Is that what it's on? Okay, yeah, you light it up. If you don't mind. All right, we'll turn your Hakadam, which is face the east, all right? And everybody just repeat after me.
It's the Lord's Prayer in the English. I'm sorry, in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Nadash, Hayah, Shukah, Yahweh, Malak Waka, Taba'ah, Razak, Hayah, Ashad, Barakaza, Kawah, Hayah, Bashemayim, Thunderloud, Lakam, Call, Rum, Basalakanaw, Kawakanaw, Kasalakanaw, Kawakinwa, Mala'ah, Taba'ah, Malasaya 1, Abal, Abashaynawa, Mayan, Rad, Hayah, Lakah, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Watapara, La Awalamia, Aman, in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this daily bread. Forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. The power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Babkashah, Thunderloud, the Kak, Larba'ah, Kamakala, Kalmanwa, the Kak, Lachahar, Hamakazari, the Kak, Lahaki, the Matni, the Kak, Arakawa, Hatama'ala, the Garshin, Bashem, Yahushua, Tuwaraman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak Benawa, Vayasha'ala, Wahabayah, Sapari, Barak, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Tawaraman. In the English, what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless us. In Yasha'ala, in the school, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Aharia, Mayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'anim, Yahweh, Asha, Shemayim, Marakaza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Ragoka, Ayalamum, Shamarka, Hanan, La'ah, Yanamum, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Ayah, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayaka, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makara, Yashamar, Aftapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tada'atka, Wabawaka, Mayatha, Wa'ai, Agalam. In the English, I look at my eyes, up to the hill, from whence cometh my help? My help coming from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al, Damayalaka, Artha Karach, Artha Shakwa, Kayahana, Awabika, Yahamayawan, Ra'ash, Al Amaka, Yariyama, Sawada, Wayatha, Yatazawa, Al Tazapuanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Nakakidam, Magoya, Bala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'al, Iwada, Kaya, Nawatazawa, Laba, Yakatwa, Aryaka, Variak, Yakaraku, Ahoya, Adawam, Wayashama Aliyam, Moa'aba, Wa'gari, Kabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Halashah, Amyashabia, Tazawar, Lam Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerwa, Banya Lawat, Salah, Ashalaham, Kamadian, Kasiyah, Sara'ah, Kayabian, Manakol, Koyashwan, Nashamatwa, Bayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shethamwa, Nada, Ya'mawa, Kaira, Ukazaba, Ukazaba, Ukazazomina, Karnasiya Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Narasha, Nanawa, Naawa, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shethamwa, Kagodala, Kofash, Lapanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, Sabayra Ya'ira, Wab Kalaba, Kalahat, Harian, Khan, Bardakna, Basiraka, Basta, Wapaka, Kalaham, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawan, Waya, Apashka, Shaka, Yahweh, Bashwa, Waya, Mahawa, Ayai, Waya, Kapara, Waya, Abatwa, Waya, the Aya, Kaya, Apa, Shaka, Yahweh, Labaka, Ayuwan, Al, Call, Harakazan.
Psalm 83 in English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God.
And be not still, O God.
For
lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Slap.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, Come, let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
For being a nation.
Being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
And be no more remembered.
Maybe no more remembered.
They have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
The Ishmaelites.
The Ishmaelites.
Moab.
Moab.
The Algarians.
The Algarians.
Gabal. Ammon.
Ammon.
Amalek.
Amalek.
Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
The Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
The brook of Kison.
Which perished at the door.
Which perished at Endor.
They have become as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Or.
Make their nobles like Or.
And like Zeb.
And like Zeb.
Yea. All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And as Amunah.
And as Amunah.
Who said,
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of God in possession.
The houses of God in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
Stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
Persecute them with thy tempest.
Persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
Put in trouble forever.
Trouble forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose
name alone.
Is
Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Are the Most High.
Are the Most High.
Of all the earth.
Of all the earth.
I should PK power structures. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name of Yahushua.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evil and curses.
To evil and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against
That
us.
speak against
Thy
us.
prophets.
Thy
The
prophets.
teachers.
Thy teachers.
The princes.
Thy princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
Israelite brothers.
In the school.
In the school.
Send evil and
To
curses.
evil and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
Shake loose the treasures.
Shake loose the
Of
treasure.
the rich in Israel.
The rich of
And
Israel.
refuse to get to the school.
Refuse to get to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
Enter into thy sanctuary.
Into thy sanctuary.
Send evil and curses.
To evil and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And their nations.
Their nations.
The drug dealers.
Drug dealers.
The court system.
Court system.
The prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our
All the
enemies.
books of our enemies.
Amalek, synagogues, and armies.
And we let synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
Pope.
Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux
Ku
Klan.
Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinhead.
Posse Comitatus.
Cosmopolitan.
Gay movement.
Gay movement.
Lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
Space program.
Armies.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines.
Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airway.
And the airway.
The cable access channel.
The access channel.
And the radio channel.
Radio channel.
Convict the spirit of any of our people
Make the spirit of that people.
that seek to stop
That
us.
seek to stop
And
them.
bring swift destruction
Brings with
to
destruction
all the heathen
to all the
that
heathen.
stand in the way.
Stand in the way.
Want to try to stop
But
us
try to stop them.
from broadcasting your words
Broadcast your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Then lose all the
And
plague.
it's all the plague.
Cause them to go to and
For
fro.
the to and fro.
For the earth and consume
The
them.
earth consumed.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief
Let the plague shake the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Then Yahweh shot.
Then Yahweh shot.
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel.
come down with the flying saucer
Down flying saucer.
and punish all the heathen
Punish all the heathen.
that come up against
That
us
come up against
as
us.
we speak thy
As
word.
speak thy word.
Cause it to be known by all.
Cause we know about all.
That is the angels that have done
That's
it.
the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media,
Cause it to spread to the media.
throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause the shake of that
In
coming.
the name of Yahweh shot.
Maybe Yahweh shot.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. Star. Let's read the turn. Salute out.
All right, we're gonna get one courtesy salute.
Salute out. You got it, Marshall.
We're gonna get one courtesy salute. Man of Israel, Majah. No, we already have my salute. Majah Shabbat, Majah, Barak,
Yahweh
Hashem,
Bashem,
Yahweh Shah, Barakatah.
Yeah.
That was my time. One courtesy salute to the sisters, Sar,
Yeah.
it's turn. Thanks to the sisters. We're gonna get one courtesy salute. Man of Israel, Majah Shabbat, Majah, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Latah, Hashem, Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shema, Latah, Hashem, Yahweh Shah.
That's my time. Dismiss.